Welcome everybody, it's Jenny Druitt from That's Crafty Stampers. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live in Langwarrin, Victoria in Australia. If you're watching the video today, you're obviously all looking for some new projects to do. So with Christmas coming on, I've got a few ideas in mind that you've probably got DSP at home. There's a little simple box that you can make with a 6x6 designer series paper, and all these other projects here. This is a little mini paper pumpkin box which is food safe inside, which you could do Christmas shortbreads for, or you could do little notelets or gift tags. We've got a chocolate block cover. These are great presents to give as thank you gifts or Christmas gifts. And we've also got, because of the pandemic, we're not too sure what's going to be happening this Christmas, so I had in mind with my Christmas cards is to do a Christmas card but also have a spot for a gift card holder in here or a folded up letter, just in case we can't get for Christmas together. We can always post mail. So that's another idea, and this one is an easel style card which folds flat like that for posting. So even though we can't sort of get out and do much, at least we can still craft and garden. So today's projects, I will be giving you all these patterns for the easel card, the chocolate block cover, the gift card holder, and the little treats holder. They'll all be on my Stampin' Up webpage and shopping online as well. So I'll just go over how to do the chocolate block cover. How I came across the chocolate block cover about 10 years ago. I went to a papercraft show and I saw a Stampin' Up display there, and I just loved the look of the project. So a friend had a workshop at her house with a lady called Felicity Fernandez, and I loved the project so much that I got her to come to my house and show my friends how to do it. And Felicity said, "What would you like to make at your workshop today, Jenny?" And I said, "I would love to learn how to make the chocolate block cover." So I've been making these for about 10 years. They're great gifts ideas for the ladies in my workshops as lucky door prizes. And they're a lovely idea to make as a thank you gift as well. So I'm going to show you quickly how to construct one of these together. And these are all done using out of the catalogues, which I'll show you in a minute. This is a beautiful paper called Whimsey and Wonder, or Whimsical Trees. It's a specialty paper, so it's got beautiful soft colours on one side with foil elements in it. And then on the other side, there's more bolder colours. So I've decided to stick with the very soft colours and matched all my colours up. On the back of your DSP packet will have what colours it coincides with. So these match up with the colours Mint Macaron, Blushing Bride, Misty Moonlight, Polished Pink, Mossy Meadow and Whisper White. And I've also added a little bit of silver foil as well. So not many colours involved in this project. So your chocolate block cover, here is the pattern for the chocolate block cover. So if you want to screenshot that, you can. And it's really easy to make. All you need is a piece of A4 cardstock. So that's 8 1/4 by 11 and something. You're just going to make one cut on the long side. So this is 8 1/4. You're just going to cut it at 10 1/4, which will look like this. And then you'll put it into your scoreboard on the long side, and you'll score it at 3/4 of an inch, 4 3/4, 5 1/2, and 9 1/2. And then you'll flip it around this way and you'll score it at 3/4 of an inch. You will then get your bone folder and you'll put burnish all these score lines into place. And these are really lovely ideas. If you want to have a few gift ideas on hand stored away, these are quite quick to make. You can put any designs on them, of course. They're suitable for men, women, children, school teachers. So that's how you score your lines, and the pattern is actually on here where to cut your lines and where to cut out. So that little corner there, we're just going to cut this corner out like so. And we're just going to snip up on these lines. I hope you can all see this video okay. This is the first time I've done one using my video arm, so I hope it's all working out okay. So you're just going to snip those little lines up there. And then you're just going to put some double-sided tape. I've done it on this one just to make it a little bit quicker. Snipped all those lines up. So these two little pieces here, you're just going to put double-sided tape on. And because this is the bottom of the box, this is all going to go together this way. And I've just written front on there. So if you wanted to decorate the front of your box flat, you could do so and store those away, and when it's time to assemble them, just put it together, and I'll show you how to put it together. But this is a great idea for storage ideas, that you store them flat and then you just do the next process, which I'm showing you now. So these two little flaps, you're just going to peel off the double-sided tape, like so, and you're just going to pop that closed there, attach that there. And we want the joins all to be at the back of the box, so we're putting double-sided tape on these two edges. And then we're just going to attach this like so on that edge, and then attach that edge like that. So that's your chocolate block cover all finished, and this is the way I've decorated mine up using that Whimsy and Wonder beautiful designer series paper. I've also combined it with the Whimsical Tree stamp set and the Whimsical Tree dies. So these dies match the stamp sets, and it also matches the paper. I've also used on this set the Stitch So Sweetly dies, so you'll notice this one here is this big one here, and then I've just cut a white piece of cardstock and run it through an embossing folder, and all the things I've used in these projects are on my website. I've used the frame for this one and the paper to make that, and then the cute little trees that are on there, I've used these two, and I've just used silver foil for these two, and a glittery foil, glittery cardstock for that one. So 3 little trees on there, and then a greeting and another greeting, which is this one is actually in the set. So that's what I've used on the chocolate block cover. So there's the pattern, there's the finished product, and now we'll go on to the little treat box, which is another nice little idea. If you've got, everyone's got 6x6 designer series paper, so nice easy project to do, and these will actually hold all sorts of things. What have I got in this one? Oh, I've got Lindt chocolates in this one, so this one holds 3 Lindt chocolates. And then I've also done a little daisy design one, but because I'm sticking with the Christmas theme, we'll be showing you this one today. It also holds your, if you've got a crafting friend and you'd like to give them a little crafting present, your Tomboy glue fits in there. So a nice little treat holder. It also makes a nice idea for your Christmas table. You could put people's names on them and personalise them. So this is just a 6x6 piece of cardstock, designer series paper. The measurements are, you're going to score it at 1.5, 2 3/4, 4 1/4, and 5 1/2. And then you're going to flip it around to the one side and score it at a quarter of turn, half turn, and score it at, I think I've written the wrong measurement down there, I'm sorry, 1 1/4. So that's at 1 1/4. I'll just adjust that. So that's 1¼ inches. So then you get your bone folder and you just score on all these lines. And it's a little bit like making the chocolate block cover actually. You're just going to trim off that little narrow end here. And then you're just going to, might be easy to see on this side, these score lines that go up to the horizontal line, you're just going to snip up on those. And then what we're going to do is, on this narrow edge here, you're going to put double-sided tape on the outside part. You're going to peel off your double-sided tape, and then you're just going to fold your box over so it's flat. And then all these little pieces, you want to keep your seam at the back. So you're just going to fold these in and put tomboy glue on there, close that one, and glue it all up like that so it's flat. And the final process is just pinch it together, and with a hole punch you're just going to put a couple of holes in here and then thread some ribbon through and decorate it as you wish. So that's a nice easy project with the 6x6. The other project that is really easy to do is this particular one here. Now you don't need a pattern for this. This is just a normal C6 size card, and I've just folded over about 1 inch on one side, and then I'll put an insert in it, Whisper White insert. How I've got that indentation around the edge here, I've just flipped that piece of white cardstock over to the back and put it in my scoreboard, and on the narrowest edge I've just put a score line all around it, and it just gives it a bit of indentation on it, a bit of interest. On this fold here where you score it and you fold it over, you just put a bit of designer series paper, attach a bit of tape at each end so a gift card holder will fold into that. And then again, I've used the same as I've decorated my chocolate block cover. I've just used the same Stitch So Sweetly dies for that, and also this one with the designer series paper, and use the trees. So that's a gift card holder come Christmas time. And this particular one, this is really easy to do too. There's the dimensions for it. It's just cardstock cut at 11 by 4 1/4. So you'll get 2 of these out of an A4 piece of cardstock. You're then going to score it on the long side at 5 1/2 and 8 1/4. And what that does is, so that's that piece there. That's going to form your easel, and then this piece here is just cut at 5 1/2 by 4 1/8. And you're just going to put double-sided tape around that, attach it to there, and then you want to build this front section up. And I've just layered it with different designs from that set, but you want to layer this bottom section up so that when you fold your card, there's a bit of a lip there for it to stand up, and then that folds flat for posting. So that's the project there. All these items that I've been using today, I don't know, most of you would be aware of Stamping Up, so that's probably why you're watching this video. So these are the current catalogues at the moment. There's your annual catalogue, which goes from May till next year in April. There's also your mini catalogue, which is a lot of Christmas items, and that goes from August to December 2021. And Stamping Up always have a big sale promotion on at the beginning of the year that goes from January to February, and they've also introduced a second time slot, which is the 3rd of August to the 30th of September. And what this does, this rewards people with, if you're putting any orders in and they're over $90, you can pick free items from this little brochure here. If you're not aware of Stamping Up is an American company that was set up by a lovely lady called Shelley Gardner and her sister. There's a picture in here of Shelley Gardner. So this is Shelley and her husband, all her family. So Shelley and her sister set up a little crafting business in their lounge room 30 years ago, and now it's a globally wide company that all over the world, and I'm very happy to be one of their demonstrators. And there's a special promotion at the moment in this little one. If you find that you love crafting and you're buying Stamping Up supplies and you're addicted to craft and absolutely love it, there is a promotion for joining in here, and it runs for the month of the 3rd of August to the 30th of September. So for $169 outlay, you can pick $235 worth of products from this catalogue and this catalogue. On top of that, you'll also receive some catalogues and order forms if you want to hand out to your friends and family. On top of that as well, for these 2 months, you'll also receive any of these bundles, stamps and die bundles. And one of them is the Whimsical trees, which is the one that I was using today. So that's this particular bundle here. So if you're finding that you love Stamping Up products and you just want to get a hold of them for yourself, this is a great joining promotion. Also, if you've found with this pandemic that you're actually out of work and you're looking for maybe a B plan where it's something that you want to be earning a little bit of income later on, it's also an opportunity for something to think about. For $169 outlay, you get quite a lot of projects that you can start your own little business, have fun along the way, and it's just so enjoyable. I've been Stamping Up now for 10 years and I absolutely love it. I run classes from home, but because we can't have classes now, the one good thing about Stamping Up is that you can order online, and there's demonstrators all around Australia. If you haven't got a Stamping Up demonstrator and you'd like some catalogues, just let me know. You can go onto my website. With any orders through my online store, it will be shipped straight to your door. So a great way of crafting, filling in time, getting your Christmas projects completed, and also helping children get off the screen. They love crafting, and it's nice to see generations from generations carrying on the crafting tradition. So any way I can help you at all, please contact me. I hope you like all those designs and patterns, and happy crafting everybody. Stay safe and well.